Hey, welcome to Tune In Tuesday, where every Tuesday I start a new piece in my upcoming series, Overtone. This is piece 13 of 17. I'm using the colors AQUA and Turquoise to represent the water element. If you want to know how to mix those colors or the healing properties that they have behind them, check out the description box below for Mix It Up Monday. Deep breath. That's what water, especially being around the ocean or the river, makes me feel. And I find it so appropriate that when I started this canvas today, that it started raining where I lived, and as I'm recording this, it is still raining, and the sound is so soothing. But yeah, just had to share that. And if you caught on Monday, AQUA is definitely about experiencing the peace and calm, and that is exactly where I feel in line. When I first started using AQUA and Turquoise in my healing journey, I remember reflecting to AQUA, definitely going through a rough time in my life, and I just remember using it as an opportunity to boost myself up and to reflect that I've been through a lot, rough childhood. I've mentioned this in previous videos. Beautiful childhood, but definitely some rough experiences in there. Yeah, and to keep it lighthearted. And I just remember using this color as if I could get through those or find the divine reasoning why certain circumstances happen to me, to help me get through it, that I would be able to get through anything, and that the AQUA will be my light to remember that. And it also just kind of helped me not latch on to things emotionally as much, and just kind of try to see, put in perspective, like what was really important. I remember with Turquoise, now I'm already pretty empathetic. Some would say maybe I'm over empathetic, but that over empathetic can also be kind of saturating myself with other people's perceptions or point of views, maybe. Even though I can feel somebody's pain or whatever they're going through, I've had to learn not to say certain things. Learn that even though it's none of my business, to know that it's really none of my business, even if somebody reaches out to me and seeking advice. Sometimes, at least what I learned in this, is that the best advice sometimes is still just listening and letting that person talk it out. And then, my guides would come and maybe I would have the right thing to say, or I find that I'll say something and the person will be like, that's exactly what I need to hear. But it's a big responsibility, especially when somebody is that vulnerable. So I feel like this one, it definitely gave me the ability to connect with my intuition, to understand how to use my intuition, if you know what I mean. There's a time and a place, and not every time is the place, even if you see the opportunity, is kind of what I learned from that. And that also, going back to AQUA, gave me a lot of peace and calmness, because I want to help everybody and I want to make everything right, and I want to have the answers so things can be fixed. And a lot of times people will come to me and reflect to me, but also, sometimes being that person that can also make people not want to come to you, because sometimes they just need somebody to hear you or to hear them. And so I feel like I've gotten a lot better at that, and I can also tell in my relationships that I've gotten a lot better at that too. So that's that was the main reflection, and I've been using that in my day-to-day life now. Am I perfect about it? Gosh, no. Still can still lose that stillness within myself, even though I know it's there. There are certain things that can still just get me just right, where I lose my balance, I lose the sense of peace, and once I know that I've lost the sense of peace, I'm really quick. It's almost like trying not to get caught by a wave and swimming as fast as I can so I don't get swallowed by the wave. Because ultimately, that's my key, is to stay centered no matter what is said or done to me. I don't want to have the witty thing to say back or give the person a response, so that way they know that what they said did affect me. Learning how to keep that balance again. It's like, do I let them know that they knocked me out of balance, or do I just brave it out and just stick with it, and maybe it comes back around? But it's really, my business is to keep my peace and calm, and that's the only thing I need to focus on, and anything outside of that just exerts my energy, and it's not worth my time. And I guess if I find myself continuously in those situations, those are my faults, and I have to just continue to find my way out of, or just removing myself from the situation ultimately is kind of what I find when I'm not in a place where I can continue to have my peace and calm. And again, some things are definitely said easier than done. But once you start breaking those rhythms and patterns and start creating new ones, at least in my time, what I first used this color a handful of years ago, and I just feel like my cycle has only gotten better and better. And it's like those things that but sometimes it's, holding this color or thinking about this color. It's like the little things that can really make a big difference, and I know that starting this journey with these colors definitely brought light to that for me. Thank you so much for listening to me and watching me paint as I reflect and continue on into this series. If you follow me on Instagram, I give away color study for each canvas that I work on. So the color study for this one will be an AQUA turquoise one. All you have to do is follow me on my stories on Instagram and just send a little love, and that immediately enters you into it, and I pick a winner each week during Finish It Friday. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, share it. If you have any reflections you want to share with me, maybe we have some similarities in the way that we reflect, comment below so we can connect. And if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing to my channel. I'll be back Friday, so don't forget to ring the bell for your notification. Thank you.